Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here we go! 90 Wolf! Come on, let's go! Hey, Haywood! Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Get.
On first down, Patterson. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Looking to throw on second down. Patterson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. 57 Mike, Mike 57. Let's go, go. 57. Bravo.
From the gun on third down, Patterson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now Bell stopped up behind the line as he's going to wind up losing a couple here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. For the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Come on, D. Share. Watch twist. Show it up. Hey, orbit.
Darnold from the gun. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Check, 59.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
He wasn't ready.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it 2nd and 7.
What we got?
From the 38, Darnold. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Here we go. Kill.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
53, Mike. Watch the screen.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Rip left.
Anunwa's got it, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. Check 50.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the same 16-yard line.
47. Check, 47. All right, T, let's run. All right, T.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll run it with Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Catanzaro's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 20-yard line. 2nd and 10. At the same 16-yard line.
20. Check, 47. Check, 47. All right, T, let's run. All right, T.
3rd
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Throwing on first down, Patterson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Darnold. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Bell. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Darnold. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Check, 59. Hey, Delta. Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Check 59, Mike. Young lady. 59, Mike to 59. Watch QB draw. 59's Buzz. 59.
On 2nd and 1, Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much room there, so get it up only to about the 21. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check girls. Hey, high 7.
A final shot before break. Patterson over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. From the 29, Darnold. He's got his man on the comebacker. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Check the backer, check the backer. Undercross.
To throw is Darnold. A screen to Bell. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Bell. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
47. Check, 47. Hey, let's get that ball.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
47's the mic. Rabbit.
Share play.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Watch the run. They're running it. Take 4. Shit. Tighten up.
This is Bell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Now, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw from his end zone, Patterson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. To throw from his end zone, Patterson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Patterson out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. 2nd and 2. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Looking to throw. Patterson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alpha. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go, D. Hey, get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. And incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
To throw on 3rd down. Patterson. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds. But not before he's inside the 30.
And the Saints 1st down.
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Go. Got 4 down. Hey, box truck. 57. Mike, 57. Target.
From the gun, Patterson. That is caught at the 7. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Bell. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Bell. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Now a draw play. This is Bell. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Now it's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Check 9, check 9.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
218, chop. Ready?
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
60 outlaw. Hey, orbit. Bandit. 57 5.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patterson got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.